keep it Latin for a second, if you don't mind. Can we do that? Can we do that? I'm gonna bring up a personal friend of mine. This young man has such a remarkable story. He is Nike's only Latin American sports star. He is the biggest thing in skateboard was invented. His name is Paul, but we know him as P-Rod. Can you join me for a second, sir? Give him a round of applause. This is a young man, all 22 years old. He's a little shy, Say, what's going on, everybody? Now he told me something backstage that is truly remarkable, that really is going to show you guys the power of the Democratic Party. Did you tell them what you said?
Well, I mean, basically, it's going to be my first time voting, and as a young person these days, I'm just looking for a positive change that we need in this, this world right now. So I'm hoping with the Democratic Party we're going to get that change.
That's pretty remarkable. It's very. This young man has never voted in his life. This is his first election. Could he have chosen a better election? And just to show you guys how we keep it real, what kind of lineage we have in this Democratic Party, this young man's father is a favorite of all of ours. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Mr. Paul Rodriguez.
My son, who's grown up Republican, but it's time for a change. As an undocumented, unlicensed, sometimes unwashed American, I'd like to say that it'd be nice to see Mr. Obama turn the White House into a crib. I like Hillary also because there are more women. I think a woman will think twice before starting wars and sending her children off to war. So, to quote a great poet and comedian, Artist Hamilton, who says, considering that most of the people that have ever been president of America are just old white people, said that nothing scared him more than an old man willing to die for his country. Some of you will get that later. This war should end. That's my issue. This war should end. It should end the same way it started, without a plan, without a reason, and without asking the American people whether they're ready to go to war. The people in the Middle East, unfortunately, they have their own religion. They have the right to live the way they want to live. And it's not for us to impose our views on them. We should respect them. The great Mexican statement, Benito Juárez once said that el respeto a la paz es el derecho a lo ajeno. I'd like to translate that for you, but it would take too long. It means that peace comes when you respect other people's rights. They have the right to think and worship however they want. It isn't for us to go impose on that. That's what made America great. We want to put a constitution over there. They have one. It's the Quran. That's the way it is. I have been privileged to go down there and entertain the troops. And my son is a man of few words, but I do it because I want to leave him and his children the kind of America that I like. An America where everybody of different colors have the same right to speak and to talk. We have the right to be wrong in this country. But enough about George Bush. I'm for Bush, not the president. I'll tell you about that later. Oh, shut up! You'd have said it if you'd thought of it. And to all the press here, it's going to be an exciting thing. No disparaging remarks against the obvious candidate, Mr. McCain. Give the devil his due. He is a war hero. He fought for this country, and he has the right to run. Unfortunately, those of us who are divided have our loyalties. One towards Mr. Obama and Hillary. Both of us. Let's hope we don't cancel each other out. Let us come to consensus. Let us come and decide who's going to run, who's going to win. Because if we divide the Democratic vote, I'm afraid we're going to get another 4 years of a Republican administration. I don't know about you, but considering the way the economy is, especially this town is hurting, a lot of riders are out of work. Gotta get back to work with they say that people vote their pocketbook. A lot of people are suffering in the economics. We should bring this strike to an end. We should all get together and vote, and let's put one of our own in office. By that I mean someone who has our best interests in mind. I grew up in South Central Los Angeles, and I went to Manuel Dominguez High School so that he wouldn't have to go to a school that doesn't have that kind of education. We need to invest in our kids, ladies and gentlemen, because everybody says they're for children, but very few of us are out there having a lot of them. I got one here, and you know, I can't stay here too long because I'm gonna have a couple more Democrats before the night's over. I'm doing it for you. This dude's staring at me like for real. We are America, not the color of our skin. We are America. We are. Los Angeles is a perfect place, a great example for that. We know what it is to be under the administration of an African American. Mr. Bradley ran this city wonderfully. We supported him. And now we've had the vote of the African American. Mr. Villaraigosa is, well, he's probably busy right now, but, or is it Villa Salinas? I forget now what it is, but, oh, shut up. You'd have said if you thought of it. At least he didn't sleep with an old white woman, but, you know, the thing is that he is in office. Regardless of what a person does in the bedroom, it's none of my business. As long as they're running the government, they're taking care of business, what they're doing with their own morality, they have to answer to their wives and the IRS. Taxes. It's a wonderful opportunity for my son and I to be here with you. He and I, we seldom talk politics because we believe that the most important issue here in America is to get good parking. Because, what about these prices? $11, $12 for parking. I don't want to rent the spot. The economy. One day he's going to have children, I hope, if he stops skating. He's a good son.
We're not going to have him stop skating, Paul.
Stop skating now before
we're not going to have him stop. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Paul Rodriguez and Mr. Paul Rodriguez Jr.
How about a ticket with Obama Hillary or Hillary Obama? That wouldn't be so bad.
Give it up one more time, you guys. Please stay tuned. We have a couple more people coming up that want to speak to you guys. Stay tuned. Enjoy yourselves. Have a drink at the bar. Listen to some good music. And we'll be right back. We are here with the amazing family. Mi raza. Can I say that? Raza. Did I roll the R? Did I roll the R? Mr. Paul Rodriguez Sr. and Mr. Paul Rodriguez Jr., a.k.a. the incredible P-Rod. Thank you guys for joining us this evening. Do you guys have a great time?
Yeah, having a good time.
You guys just went out and wowed the National Democratic crowd in the hardest spot on any state right here in Los Angeles, California.
I can't.
You got the good-looking kid. You got the good-looking kid. But tell us for a second how you feel, this being your very, very first opportunity to participate as a voter in the United States of America.
I mean, I'm pretty excited. I know right now is a time where we need a big change, you know, and I'm looking to contribute my part rather than sit back and complain and not have done nothing about it. So I'm looking to contribute, put my vote in there, and hopefully we'll get that positive change, you know? It's
pretty motivating seeing someone your age step up at this juncture in such an important election. And what's so remarkable is I see the symbiosis between you and your father. Is this your doing? Is this your doing? Is why he's stepping up?
That's what the court says, that he's my doing. But, you know, Paul is added, like all children, add to your life. You know, if you don't have children out there, I recommend it. By having children, I don't mean necessarily coming out of your body. There's a lot of children out there that we should adopt and all that. But I'm so proud of my kid because, you know, I've never interfered in his life. I've given him I've suggestions, which he's never taken. That's why he's successful. And I'm proud of the way he's turned out, man. He's made me, every day I walk around, people only know me now as P-Rod's father, and I'm cool with that.
But what do you think about, I mean, you've been around for maybe a couple of elections, yeah?
Been around.
The Bush, Clinton, the Bush, the Clinton.
My first American president was John Kennedy. John Kennedy, yes. I was in the 4th grade when the teacher came and she told us to go home that the president had been shot. You know, I didn't even speak English at the time, but I've always loved this country. I love because this country is a country that gives the son of a migrant farm worker an opportunity to to grow up and to live and to have things, you know. And I'm so really proud. My wealth is my son, my children, both of them, Lucas and Polly.
Well, having you having kids and having the opportunity for both of you guys to participate in probably the most formative election we've ever had in this country. I mean, I have to say that it is the most formative election we've ever had in this country. That's got to be pretty motivating for both of you guys to be able to go down to the polls, maybe even together as father and son, and participate. What's it like from your perspectives on this new Democratic race that we have going on between the first female and the first African-American male?
It says that this country is one of the youngest countries on this planet, yet it has become the most important, the most powerful country in the world. It should be a power for good. This administration has made America the villain everywhere I've gone. My son's traveled the world. He was in China, he was in Brazil. I also have traveled all over, you know, and I'm always finding myself apologizing for the decisions that the Bush administration has made. We're not for war. I've been to the Middle East. I've been to Afghanistan. I've been to Iraq, entertaining the troops. And when you see the hate in a child's eyes at you, you almost want to let them know we're not like that. You misrepresent us. I don't want to pay taxes to make smart bombs. I want smart people. That's right. That's right.
Well, it's funny because both of you guys have worked with children extensively. You, young man, I hear are doing some amazing things with young people. I'm hearing that maybe there's a park in your honor on the way in the city of Los Angeles. Is there any truth to that?
Yes, well, we're working on, I guess we've got an ambassador park that we're going into it now. We got the land, we got the plans going into action. So hopefully by late this year, maybe early next year, it'll be a done deal.
Maybe we'll hold some. Maybe we'll hold the next election. The next poll can be at your park, huh?
Yeah. I'm open for that. Yeah.
It's truly unbelievable.
Before, when I used to go to a park, it was there to spray paint and run. And now, I can only be able to do
Somewhat
that.
similar. I do the same thing. I don't necessarily spray paint, but you know, I leave my marks there and sometimes
run.
have to run. Yeah.
But you running a skateboard.
Yeah, I skate away. Yeah, I got a little faster vehicle. So.
We want to truly thank you guys for coming out and supporting. Thank you guys for lending so much to the Democratic Party.
You've done a lot of work, man. You're also from the inner city. You're not forgotten, man. You know, my heart goes out to Compton, you know.
Compton.
I grew up, Manuel Dominguez, Ralph Bunch.
That's right, Ralph Bunch.
Ralph Bunch, you know, Mona Park. My son, he's grown a little fat, you know. He's got the, but his heart is in the right place, and
it's the success. It's the success.
He's a good kid, man. He's a good kid. I recommend that people, you ever get an opportunity to have a kid you can borrow money from, do it.
Do that.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Paul Rodriguez and P. Rod Paul Rodriguez Jr. Thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate it.